Good morning, y'all. I'm coming this morning with a story time. I decided to go ahead and do my story time about when I almost died, which is facts. This ain't no clickbait. I got receipts. Got a whole lot of receipts, but I got my live videos from when I was in the hospital. Um, I got some pictures when I was in the infusion clinic getting my antibiotic treatment. So I got receipts. This ain't no clickbait. So it took me a while because I was, like I said, just got up, so wash my face, brush my teeth. Um, I was gonna think about doing it, um, with a seafood boil, but then I'm thinking like, people are like, how you talking about that stuff you eat? First of all, one thing about me, I work in the medical field, so I could be eating lunch and I had to go take care of a patient, whether they done pooped or whatever, change them. Of course, I wash my hands good and come back to eating. When you work in a professional setting like that, sometimes it's what you have to do. Even when you're on your lunch, sometimes they really need you and you have to stop doing what you're doing. And half the time, I don't get right back to my food. I had to end up my food up eating later on. But like I said, some people may have weak stomachs. If you have weak stomach, no, I'm not gonna show any pictures of my wounds that I had or anything like that. But if you do have a weak stomach, this might not be the video for you. But I will say this, if you decide to click off of it, when y'all first start having signs and symptoms of being sick, please get it checked out when you do. Because what happened to me, I got sick quick. And what was going on with me at the time, I didn't know. It progressed fast. It really did. So anyway, back to my little story time. So this was back in October 18. Um, I noticed I had, a bump back here, which I'm abscess. Most people in the medical field, they tell you to do warm compresses or hot compresses, depending on how hot you can stand it. Um, I've had a few boils here and there in my lifetime, up under my arms or whatever like that, so I pretty much knew what to do. So I was at work Wednesday night and I started having the body aches. Um, Man, y'all, this is flu season. I do work in a hospital, so we thinking maybe I'm showing signs of having the flu, but I didn't think it was the flu because I didn't have no cold, nothing like that. I was just having body aches. Come to find out, the body aches that I was having was a sign of infection. But when you never really had that going on, y'all, excuse me, I'm working on getting them off. I got 3 more left. Y'all, I got my started to interrupt, but it's the first time I ever got my nails done, and the last time because it took me hell getting these off. But anyway, so that Wednesday I was at work, I started having body aches. I asked the nurse to give me some, pain, Tylenol, Motrin, whatever. So I took that, and since I wouldn't have body aches, got rid of body aches, the pain, I was okay then. I get off work, go home, take a nap. I get up, I feel even worse than what I did when I was at work. So, it was so bad to where, I got up and got in the tub and I soaked, because like I said, it was back here on my bottom. And I soaked it in some hot water and I got out. I ended up calling in. Anybody that knows me, I don't call in to work. So, I had been real sick to call in. So this is Thursday. I got started having symptoms on Wednesday. It's Thursday. So come Friday, I was just so cold, y'all. Um, I can't explain it, but I was just real cold. I was still sick. I still got up, sit in the tub, did my hot compresses so it come to head buzz or whatever like that. But I was like I said, I was so sick, and some kept telling me because I was so cold. Some kept telling me to check my temperature, so I found a thermometer, checked my temperature. My temperature was 102.8. 103s. It was a high temperature. Right then and there, I should have known to take myself to the emergency room. But when you on a budget and you thinking about what they gonna charge you, I know with my insurance going to ER is $200. I'm like, well, I can make it to Monday and now pay $20 to go to the clinic. Big mistake, y'all. End up coming out of more money, $200. But anyway, long story short, um, so like I said, this is Friday. Saturday, like I said, I called in Friday night too because I had to work Thursday and Friday. I was so sick. I wasn't gonna make it in there. My coworker, she was trying to get me, oh, you come to work, I do everything. I mean, I was just that bad. I was sick that I wasn't gonna make it in there. So, Saturday, that's when I noticed it. I thought came to head of butt because I was having some drainage back there. And when I say y'all, it was foul. It was foul. So this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's 4 days, y'all. 4 days. 4 days, sick, fever, drainage, feeling the same. Here comes Sunday. Sunday afternoon. I call my best friend. I'm like, can you go to the store and give me some more Tylenol Motrin, because of course, y'all, I'm still having this high fever. So, she was like, you know what, lady, it's 5 days you've been sick. I'm coming to pick you up and take you to the emergency room. So, y'all, who was I to fight with her? Because I knew I should have been with. When you work in the medical field, and you know signs and symptoms of things, especially when I discovered I had that high fever. I knew it should have been time to go. But when your pocket's low, but you don't think of it at that time. I'm not the only one that don't want to pay a $200 copay in the ER. So anyway, I get up. I struggle to get up. I get up. She come pick me up, take me to the emergency room. Immediately they took me to the bag. They examined me back there. Y'all, it ain't funny, but that wound back there was so foul. Let me tell you what them folks did. Them folks got, but my people that's in the medical field. And when somebody got on oxygen now, I didn't have on any oxygen. My oxygen saturation was good. But you know how sometimes they have people on oxygen and they got the little water bottle thingy to keep them moist so they won't dry in their nose. They took one of them bottles and put some peppermint oil and stuck it on their thing so that whole room of mine would smell like peppermint oil. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad. I felt disgusting, but sorry, y'all, I get a little teared up. I felt disgusting because I knew it was something that I couldn't help, and it was the wound that I had that was the smell was coming from. But at that time, y'all, they done gave me some morphine, for pain and stuff like that. So they took me to a CT scan. I never knew what they said about the CT scan, and after a couple of hours in the ER, of course, y'all know they got blood work. They did cultures on the wound, which those cultures came in positive. They did blood cultures. Thank God they came back negative. So I wasn't septic, but I was on the road to being septic. Um, so like I said, after 2 hours they went on here and they admitted me in the hospitals. Now, y'all, I'm a single mother of two. This is a Sunday evening. They gotta go to school on Monday. So I'm like, oh my God, they admit me in here, So my best friend, when she ended up coming back, and cause I told her I got admitted, so she didn't come back. When they got my kids because, and, so they could sit with me for a little while because they I live around the corner from where I work, from the hospital, whatever like that. So she wasn't really going out her way. So She took him back home. She took him back home. Um, you know, they knew how to get themselves up and ready for school in the morning, but still, I, I still worried about him. So, um, my first night, I already knew I had to go to surgery. They were gonna do an IND. This is what I'm thinking, y'all. They go and do an IND, incision and drainage. Cut it up, drain it, pack it up. That was not the case, y'all. When I woke up after surgery, at this point in time after surgery, I'm still thinking it was just a piece, just a corner of my butt that they took. At this point in time, ain't nobody tell me what the problem really was. So after after a day, they started me on hyperbarics, which hyperbarics they put you in this chamber, and I'm gonna put a picture in there so y'all can see what that is. Because a lot of people, even people that work at the hospital, like I don't know what hyperbarics is, and they nurses and whatever. I'm not a nurse. I'm a tech. I draw blood. I'm basically like a C. Well, I ain't like a CNA. I am a CNA because I am certified, but I draw blood too. But anyway, a lot of people don't know the facts and stuff, the benefits of hyperbarics, but I insert a clip, a picture about what hyperbarics is. Um, so when I first went to hyperbarics, the hyperbaric nurse, she was basically telling me, she was like, she said, when you come down to hyperbarics, she says basically life or death. And I'm like, huh? I knew I was sick and I knew that I was, full of infection, but I guess I just didn't know how bad it was at this point. So she was like, well, did they tell you? I said, well, did they tell me what? And she was like, you had gas gangrene back there. Like gas gangrene. Y'all know I work in the medical field. Now I heard of gangrene, because people get them in their fingers, they told they had to end up getting them amputated or whatever. So, but I never really seen when people had gangrene in the tissue until it happened to me. So I had gas gangrene in my behind. So the doctor, instead of her doing the IND, she basically had to cut all the infection out, which the wound size probably was y'all about this big on my behind, this big, about this big. When they measured it the first time, it was 20 by 25. So if you know your math and your inches, you know how big that wound was. So, at this time, I'm worried. I'm worried. I don't know when I'm gonna get out of this hospital. I'm worried. I worried more about my kids than I did myself because they was at home by themselves. Yeah, my mama, she lived down here, but I guess since me and her got into it before I actually had got sick, she called herself, didn't come check up on me and see me. She knew what was going on because my sister kept calling her, telling her, you need to get down there and check on lady, check on them kids. She never did. So I worried about them all the time, being at home, but my friends, they'll go by and they'll check up on them. But still, as a mother, you're still worried. And, I'm stuck in this hospital and I got to take care of myself. But then I got another responsibility at home. And it was a hard thing to deal with. It's a hard thing to deal with when you don't have nobody that you can call on at least. Give you peace of mind about your kids. But that weekend, my sister, she came down. She drove 4 hours down here, her and her husband. And she came and saw me for the weekend, and the kids, they was with me for the weekend. She took my son to get a haircut, and she was about the one that really, you know, came and checked up on my kid. But my other sister, she lived in Chicago. She called. Of course, she couldn't make it down here, but she called and she always, kept a check to see how everybody was doing or whatever like that. But after 10 days of being in the hospital, I finally get discharged on Halloween. Halloween is when I went in on the 21st. Got admitted on the 21st of October. And I got discharged on Halloween of 2018. I had to go on FMLA from work for 3 months. Um, I had to do 40 treatments of hyperbarics Monday through Friday when they was open. Since by the time I got sick, some days they were closed on holiday like Thanksgiving and Christmas, whatever like that. They did my dressing changes every day, but they ordered for home health to come to my house to do my dressing changes on the weekend. So I was on home health as well. I had a pig line that was in my arm. Right there, y'all see that little dark spot? That's where my pick line was at. That's where my pick line was at. I had that in for 2.5 months, and I did 2.5 months of antibiotics. I had to go there every day to the hospital to get at the infusion clinic. Um, it was long road. Then my daughter, she ended up getting sick. Her birthday was November 24th. I didn't even really know that she wasn't feeling good that day. She did good way I had to later on that night. She complained about having pain. And she was doubled over. She had been hurting all day, but I guess it got worse towards the night. So she was like, "Ma, I think maybe it's just gas." And, me and my mind, I'm thinking about how I sat there and I waited to get me some help, to go see about what I had going on. And I told my daughter, I said, "You know what? Go put your clothes on. The emergency room, I tell me you got gas." So I take her to the emergency room on the night of her birthday. By the time they figured out what's going on with her, it was the next day. So she got admitted on the 25th, day after her birthday. It was her appendix. Thank God I listened to her. I went through what I went through. So because normally me, the gas, I probably would have got something for pain, man, laid down, kept an eye on it. But I'm glad I did catch it when I did because we all know all it takes is the appendix to burst, then you're going to have more problems. But, yeah, I got, like I said, this ain't no clickbait. It's a true story. I got receipts. I got pictures. Well, or whatever like that. I'm trying to see what else is going to say about it. Like I said, the hyperbarics. A lot of people don't know about what's that. The gas gangrene. I put up some information about that so y'all can know what that was. I'm blessed, y'all, to still be here with my kids, because it could have been another outcome that was gonna be good. And I got myself to the hospital just in the nick of time to where it was so bad where them people had wanted to put a colostomy bag on me. Which if y'all know what that is, it's a shit bag. They wanted to put that on, but I refused it. And I thank God that I did because I didn't need it. But I was about an inch away from having a permanent colostomy bag because it had almost got to my rectum to where I wouldn't have had no other choice. But yeah, y'all. All I can say is to help you out. If you feel sick any type of way, don't wait 5 days like I did. Go see about it. Especially like when I started getting a fever and stuff like that, I should know better. Okay, like something going wrong. You gotta go to the hospital or something. Me, in my mind, I ain't want to pay them $200. $200 would kept me. Now, guess what, y'all? They tear my ass up in copays. So, I'm like, what, $3,000 in the hole with the hospital. And I had to pay $1,100 to home health because that was $40 every time she came to my house. But, and now, you know what I call my ass? One expensive piece of ass. That's exactly what it is. Y'all, I wanted to do my story time over some seafood boil or something like that. But like I said, some people probably got grossed out. How she eat? You talking about that? It ain't gonna bother me none. I've been working in the medical field since I was 22 years old. And I'm 34. So it ain't gonna bother me none. But it is what it is. I just wanted to come by y'all with a story time about how I'm almost died. Thank y'all for y'all continuous support. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit your notification bell so y'all can be notified anytime I post a video. Y'all, I'm thinking of different ideas of what to do with my channel. Like I said, I want to support all the small YouTubers, all the small channels. You know, like I said, comment below. I subscribe to your channel. You know, watch your content or whatever like that. I will insert some pictures and videos of when I was in the hospital and information about the stuff that I went through when I got sick. So, y'all have a blessed day. I'm about to brush my doggone teeth and find something for me and my child to get into today. My son gone, and it's just me and Jada. So she ain't got basketball practice today, so we gonna go out here in these streets and do something. So y'all have a blessed day. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Shower. Live on Facebook. Don't go there punch no buttons either, boy. Well, don't go messing with that. Don't be looking too hard in that son. I don't know what he's looking at. He's trying to figure out over there. If y'all know this child of mine right here, he bad. He been messed up some. They folks trying to give me some blood back. But he probably, yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. He over here looking like he's trying to figure out something. You better leave me alone this morning. Oh, that China. You're crazy. What? He said move by itself. What move by itself? The blood? Y'all just don't know how ready I am to get by. It's like every day is something else. Every day is something else. Every day is something else. Damn sure did, didn't it? Well, damn.
Shelly gave our candy away to everybody on the floor. She supposed to get candy to me, but since I got discharged at the hospital, she gave my candy away. So me and her friend, we ain't typically got food. Oh, you probably got chocolates. You heard that, Shelly? You had chocolates and then the children wanted it. Especially me, I love chocolates. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, I'm probably going for some. Try you in the foul. Yeah, watch. Medea. Well, 3, 2. Yeah, 2. Oh shit! Why you sit? So you gonna hurt your back? I don't know. Shelly said there's still some cheese puffs left. Cheese puffs. I don't even eat those. She said she'll get some more. Hey. They're still gonna go to sell Halloween candy at Walmart. Well, why you got that stuff in your nose? My nose closed. Your nose? TJ trying to see somebody eat whatever Robitussin in. I don't know what they. Get some cold medicine. You say you feel like you come down with a cold. Shit, everybody can't be in sick. I'm already toe up. My muscles hurt. Oh Lord. These hurt. I ain't got time. I'm not a doctor. Girl, you said it's not even in her room. Look on the counter in the kitchen, TJ. That's where it should be at. Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm at home. I came home yesterday. Hey. Just say hey, Mom. Yeah, I came home yesterday, but I still gotta do IV antibiotics every day, and I gotta do hyperbarics for wound care Monday through Friday. Should have said how that ass. It's still sore, but when I went to